welcome to Engine Restorations. It's been a long time since I've done a video for this channel. I've got a few old ones to upload that are a couple months old, from made around and before the time the last ones were made and uploaded. So I'll wait for them. They're in the process of being uploaded, just haven't had enough time to. Here's one of my new projects. Tractor I've had a while, but I just recently got the engine. Tractor's 68 Cadet Model 72. It's kind of a higher end model of the 72 series, as it had headlights, a high-low range, and rear fenders. The only options it didn't have from the factory were the rear lift, the 3-point, and the hydraulic pump for the hydraulic lift, which almost no 7-horse tractors had a hydraulic lift, as the engine didn't really have enough power to run a hydraulic pump and transmission. It currently does not have the original engine. It has a K241 10-horse kohler. It's supposed to have a K161 7-horse kohler, which is this one here. I bought this engine for it. It's a K161T. It's supposed to have a K161S. All the S means is electric start and battery ignition, but this one is a magneto ignition for the recoil start. But you can't use a recoil start in a Cub Cadet. But you could get them, but it mounted to the PTO side of the engine, because in Cub Cadets, the clutch and drive line attaches to the flywheel side, much like a car engine would. But this tractor is in decent shape for what it is. I bought it as a tractor with a perfect engine, and well, it didn't last too long. The grenade gears went and got into the cam and destroyed the cam, so the valves no longer work at all. So that engine is pooched, I would say. But I had it running last fall, and that's when the cam went. I just packed it when I got it. I'd only used it a couple times, but I'm going to put the correct engine back in. I'm going to have to use it as a rope start tractor for a while until I get the starter generator system fixed. And the proper crankshaft pulley. It's supposed to have a pretty good sized pulley. I won't put a charging system on it, as kind of hard to wire on these tractors, so I'll just use just the starting side of the system. I'll wire in my headlights and everything. Just run off the battery all the time. Just charge the battery every so often. But I probably won't hardly use headlights ever, unless I'm out plowing with it, because I have a snowplow for it here. This was on my Model 70, but it's made more for the 72. It's for the first generation narrow frame with the QA system, the quick attach. So this is the first generation to have that. All other ones are bolted on attachments. These are just a welded on clip with this spring mechanism that latches everything in. This tractor's a 68, like I said. It's pretty much original. It should be restored, but I'm just going to keep it as a working tractor. It has the original front tires, which are surprisingly in good shape, except they're just weather checked really badly. Still hold there. Tread is perfect on them. Really deep tread. These tires have a lot of life left. I'll probably break them down and put tubes. And somebody had balanced these. I don't know why they would, but they balanced them. It's a 5-gram weight on that side, and this side must have been balanced. Just a engine swap. I'll put the finished product up here when I get it, the new engine in and driving. not gonna have a hood or grill on it for a while. I've got to modify this pulley for a rope start for a while. I cut a notch in it. It's just a cheap Congress Drives brand pulley. Fits on the crank. I just got to put a piece of key stock in it. And it's aluminum, so it shouldn't, in theory, stick to the crank. I've got a few more of these, so I'm not losing anything by using it for that. I'll just cut a notch in it like a normal rope start pulley would be. Or I'll put one of my homemade ones on that are off a Briggs & Stratton push mower. Don't know if I have one extra one laying around, but I usually make a few of them and use them, and I'll make a few more. But this has the kill switch here. I'll just use that. Kill switch, shut the tractor off. Pretty easy. Gotta put a muffler in it, and I think I have one. If not, I will steal the one off my Model 19 Briggs & Stratton, just to run the thing for also has a muffler. But it does run. I'm not going to run it without a muffler. I don't want to burn the valves out of it. It seems like it runs good enough as it is. It doesn't have a throttle cable hooked up. The linkage here is not correct. I think I'll steal the linkage off the original engine on it, or I will borrow the one off my model original, which is that here. I might just straighten the one that's on it. That one that's on it should work. I'll fix it a little bit better. I would start this engine, but it's, the recoil's not really tightened on, and I don't want to run it too much to get the oil all through it, because I have to change the base pan over to the pan for the regular sump pan instead of the flat base plate. So I will do that. And it already has a dipstick in here. This tractor would be a good plow tractor for the winter. It's got new tires in the back. I don't know what more to say about it. I've still got a nearly readable decal on the side here for the International Harvester dealer that sold it. Kelton Motor Incorporated, White River Junction, Vermont. Still has their phone number on it. The other side still has it. One's a little bit better to read. Kelton Motors. I don't know, they might still be in business. They have a more modern phone number there. So, I might try calling it. I'll be taking detailed pictures of this for the ihcubcadet.com forums. I don't know if their archives have the Kelton Motor Incorporated tag or not, so I will see. And a couple more things about this tractor. It's got the original reflectors, which are usually broke or missing. Got a nice pair. Sorry for the wind. The left side one's a little bit cracked, but it's good enough for my needs. It's presentable. It has a nice, nearly perfect Grote tail light, red tail light, still wired originally through the frame. Has the round fenders, which are a nice option. They might go on the Model 70 if I paint them. And I'll put the square fenders off the Model 70 onto this one. It has homemade fenders, as you can see there. Those ones are actually safer than the originals, and they're stronger, safer. You can't let your foot go off the foot peg with these fenders and get caught in the tire and have your foot pulled through the tractor. This one, it's kind of easy to let your foot slide down in. And these tractors came without fenders, so your feet can get down in there. Without fenders, they're really dangerous. It's one bad thing about my model original. This video's kind of dragging on, so I'll cut it off here and get some pictures to document this for the Cub Cadet Forum. Alright, talk to you later.